smells like an ocean.
It smells like an ocean. So this is your only job now?
I'm doing a lot, so. But yes, to answer that question. I forgot I even had you on here, son. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Come on in, come on in.
Everything that's so sharp is stuck on my arm.
Be careful when you pull it out. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What is going on? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Baby, I'm doing a live, sweetheart. I'll talk to you when I get done, okay? Thanks. Thanks, baby. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in, come on in. I am not doing readings today. We just want to have a good old-fashioned chit-chat because, honey, I got shit to talk about. I got stuff to talk about. I most certainly do. Yeah, I do. I got shit to talk about. How are y'all doing, though? Y'all good? Y'all alright? How are you guys doing with this eclipse energy from yesterday? How are y'all maintaining that? So what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all quiet and shit. I don't know if y'all can, if y'all talking and I just can't see comments, or y'all not talking. So let's see if we can get this figured out. I wanted to come on and just have a hey Tierra, how are you, sweetheart? I wanted to come on and just chit chat with y'all for a little bit. And just kind of talk about, I know you guys may have been overwhelmed and seeing a lot of information on, you know, December the 21st and all that other stuff like that. And I wanted to talk about that, but I came across something today that, like, had my stomach in knots. And I wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. That's what we doing today. That's what we're doing today. So I hope this this today finds you well. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. I hope that you are being kind and you are being easy on yourself as 2020 is winding down. Hey, Keith. As 2020 is winding down and there's a lot lots of shifts and different things of that sort happening energetically, personally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all that stuff. So I just hopefully you are taking care of yourself in that regard. I hope and pray that you are being kind to yourself. I hope and pray that you are taking the time to Junior, don't slam them in there. I hope that you're taking this time to learn and support and to encourage yourself. I hope you are able to. I hope you've been doing that for yourself. I hope you are. So this, what I have to talk about, it may be a bit of triggering for some people. I'm going to touch base and talk about manipulation, gaslighting, and abuse and different things like that. So I just wanted to put that caveat out there. If you are uncomfortable with being in this space and having that conversation, I completely understand. If you need to leave and step out and come back in at any time, that is perfectly okay too. And I send love and light with you as you process that. Okay. It is my prayer that at this moment in this time that whatever messages that need to come out be channeled and guided from spirit, right, from a genuine heartfelt space. I'm going to tell Karen to sit her ass down for a little bit. Hey, tonight I'm gonna ask Karen, I'm gonna tell Karen to sit down, and I am going to ask my higher self to come in and assist and support my ancestors, to come in and assist and support divine source energy, to come in and assist and support in channeling these messages, whatever that may look like. Okay, because I think this, baby, what I seen today, I'm about to almost start crying. Yeah, I'm almost about to start crying, but I'm not, because I'm a thug. So we're okay. I give thanks and reverence and honor, gratitude, grace, respect to divine source, energy, creation, spirit, the universe, and my ancestors for cleansing, clearing, protecting, and having heavy on protection, guiding and enlightening, and supporting this space. I pray that whatever is said, whatever is delivered, that whatever is shared, I pray it resonates with you. And even if it doesn't, I pray that it provides you with the opportunity and it triggers something within you to push you and to guide you into doing it and researching for yourself. Okay? So if what I says does not resonate with you, baby, let it fly. This is not a space we're not going to argue. We're not going to debate. We're going to agree to disagree respectfully. Okay? This isn't a space for a debate. We're not going to debate. And if what I have to say does not resonate with you, sweetheart, that's okay. It's completely fine, right? Everything ain't for everybody, and I clearly understand that. But I hope, it is my prayer that whatever is shared here will just spark something in you to take a look to see what that looks like for yourself. For you to be invested in your own autonomy, for you to be invested in your own independence, or your cashing the thing. Everything is you, yours. Heavy on your own shit. Okay? So let's chat. Ashe, amen, so shall it be. So, I know a lot of people are concerned and have been researching or have been seeing lots of people talk about December the 21st, what this Saturn and Jupiter conjunction is supposed to be in. You know, oh, I heard this is supposed to happen and that's supposed to happen, etc., etc. I don't even know where to start with that experience, with that moment. Okay, as long as well as anything planetary. Please don't let this blue app, the Twitter app, honey, Instagram,
TikTok, whoever, whatever social media platform you love, you like, please don't let the opinions of other people scare you into thinking something tragic is going to happen, right? And this is why I say this. I know it's been a lot of conversations like, oh, black people are supposed to have this happen and that happen on December the 21st. This may be a very unpopular opinion, but that's fine because it's my opinion, right? This is how I see it. Again, if you don't agree with it, that's fine. I just want you to, I hope you disagree with it so much, you go and do the research to further support your why that didn't resonate with you. I hope that happens. Right? I hope that happens. So, I'm not an astrologist. I am not an astrology buff. I'm learning to research and get into it, and just to help further myself and my craft, and further study for myself some astrology things that are becoming interesting to me, and I'm starting to research for myself. I'm not an astrology buff. There's approved astrologers in the group that you can absolutely reach out to them for astrology services. Apraxi Osong and Amani Beal are two that I know of for sure. I think there's more astrologers in the book, but those two for sure I have utilized and gotten services or readings from there. They're amazing, so shout out to them. So what I would encourage you to do, each planet has a spiritual type of meaning to it, right? Research what that is. And then look up the word conjunction. What does conjunction mean? Put that shit together. What does Saturn represent? What does Jupiter represent? Start there. What does Saturn represent? Because that's where I'm at. What does Jupiter represent? What does the word conjunction mean? Right? What is gonna happen on a cosmic level? They're gonna be aligned, right? So what is that gonna look like on an energetic level? What does that look like? Okay? Start there. Because here's my thing. Some people are like really scared, like, oh my God, what's going to happen to me on December the 21st? And am I going to get all these weird superpowers? And oh my gosh, what happens? So and this is my opinion on it. What I feel like, if people have been doing like spiritual work, energy work, healing, and different things all throughout the year, right? When this kind of shift kind of happens, it almost feels like, to me, it's going to be like the light bulb moments for all those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be a light bulb moments for people, right? And then for some people, if they're new to this journey or haven't done any spiritual work or don't ascribe to spirituality and astrology or anything like that, it might just be a regular day, right? Look at all the end of the world predictions over the years that have failed miserably, right? Remember in 2000, and I'm aging myself because some of y'all might not remember, but I remember in 2000, they said the world was going to end in 2000. Why? Because when you put the date on the computer systems, this is what was told. When the date 00, the computers all over the world that manage and help all these different things function, like the machines that, help generate our water and lights and different things. When the calendar resets to 2000, so the end would be 00, the computers wouldn't know what to do, and it would shut down, and the world we would all freeze and starve and die because all the computers would reset, right? Y2K. Thank you. That was the first one, right? And we still here 20 years later. Then it was the 2012, the Mayan calendar. Oh, that's the real calendar, and it's the end of the world. So 2012, we all finna die because that's the end of the calendar, and we're still here. So look at those things, right? And people took it because they were scared. Fear. We're going to talk about fear, how powerful fear is. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But everybody was fucking scared, right? So they buying up toilet tissue and all types of shit because they was scared they was going to die. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody scared they was going to die, right? So nobody did anything. They were like, oh my gosh, we're going to die because the world's going to end. So pay attention to this stuff for yourself. I believe that what's going to happen on with the conjunction is it's going to be an energetic shift, right? But this is my opinion, and this is how I see that. If you have a plug, if you need to plug a computer up, right? And the voltage through the computer has to operate at such a level so it'll power the computer, right? And you plug it into a cord or an outlet that can't match that power. Maybe the voltage isn't high enough, right? What's going to happen? The computer won't operate like it needs to because it doesn't have enough power, right? Adversely, what happens if you need to plug up a computer and you plug it up to a source that's too powerful, right? What's going to happen? It's going to shock and shut the motherfucking computer down, and shit going to be sparking, and you might fire and shit going to blow up, right? So think about it this way. If everybody's saying like, oh, all people are going to get these superhuman powers and these da-da-da-da-da, why? It doesn't make sense to me for that to happen to everybody if everybody's not at that frequency and that level to match that energy. Kind of get what I'm saying? If you are a person, and I know we've had many posts in the group. Oh, I'm so scared. I keep seeing the number 111. What does that mean? Oh, I'm so scared. I had a dream that I got hit by a car, so now and I'm just paraphrasing, and I don't think this is an actual, and please, oh my goodness, if this has ever been an actual post, this was no attack to anybody, but, oh, I'm scared to go outside because, I had a dream that my dog got, hey baby, I was looking for you, that my dog got hit by a car, so now I don't want to go outside because I'm scared, right? So how would they be affected if they're not in a space to meet that vibrational frequency? Fear. Hey, Leisha, baby. Not to say that it may not kickstart some shit for some people. But please stop letting motherfuckers scare you into thinking all this fabulous ass shit is gonna happen, or all this shit is gonna happen, and you scared because you're not gonna know what to do with it. I can feel it. Oh my God, on December 21st, I'm gonna get these powers because I'm black and I don't know what to do, baby. Stop. No, sweetheart. Peace, Destiny. How are you? Just chill. That ain't it. Not to say that it can't happen, but you're being driven by fear. Fear is a powerful ass emotion, right? Fear is a powerful ass emotion. Right? You do some crazy shit when your ass is scared. That flight or fight shit is for real. People do some wild shit when they scared. That's energy that we're putting out. That's what fear mongering is. Peace. That's what fear mongering is. So if I can get your ass scared enough, I can do what the fuck I need you to do. That's why when people, they inbox you, you cursed. Oh my God, please tell me what I need to do because your ass is scared. Some of y'all right now might be connected to people, and you stay connected to those people because of the fear of what they tell you they can potentially do and what they might do if you decide to do this or do that. So you scared, so you stay and you stuck. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. All the time. I've never, and I've been doing this primarily. This is my full-time job now. Hey, Trishina, this is my full-time job now. I left, and we'll talk about that because that goes into fear too. But I've never inboxed anybody and been like, sis, you got to curse. Since you hex, you should let me. No. Yeah. Okay, and then Miss Stephanie, sleep paralysis, right? That could be many different things. But growing up in church, hey, Ebony, what have we been taught? Oh, if you got sleep paralysis, that means a demon having sex with you. That's what we've been taught. So now when we have sleep paralysis, we're fucking scared that it's a demon hunching us in the bed. And half the time, that's not even it. It's possible, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. God, I was looking at this post. So let me for 12/21. Please, 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 just research it for yourself, y'all. That's all I want y'all to do. That's all that we need to be doing at this point, at this time anyway, is studying. What the Bible says, study to show thyself approved. We need to be researching everything, okay? We need to research and study for ourselves what we need. Right? We need to get that shit from ourselves. And that's why I preface this live is don't take what the fuck I tell you and just be like, oh, that's because she said it. No. Challenge me, please. Sit with it. Sit with your ancestors. Sit in your prayer time. Make sure it makes sense to you. Make sure it feels good to you. Not just because I'm sitting my ass up here and telling you. That's how we get fucked up, because we don't challenge shit. And we don't question nothing. We just want to go along. Do your research. Baby, if I told y'all all the goddamn books, I got books on top of books, on top of books, on top of books. That's a fiction book. That ain't what I want. I have a library of over 300 books. Because I love learning. I love studying. Like grief. Because I'm a medium. But I know it's a physical part of grief. I need to be able to talk about the grief process. Yeah, just breathe, sis. I talk about spirit animals all the time, right? Because I know I have a few. I want to understand them a little bit more. I'm always reading and I'm always researching. I can't take what anybody tells me at face value anymore. Why? Because 2020, I got my ass whooped one too many times. And Spirit was like, that's it. You can't do that no more. Do the research. So, segueing into this conversation, I was reading this post about this young lady, and I don't know if you may have seen it. It's kind of been floating around. I won't share the name of the just because I don't want to put that in energy. Don't be like me. Be you. Don't be like me. If you're inspired, absolutely. But get to what you need to get for yourself. And I'm glad I saw that comment, and that's going to really segue into what I was saying. The woman said that she met this man, this healer, right? And he was supposed to be doing some healing for her, energetic healing, to help heal from sexual trauma and sexual abuse. And the woman said he digitally and orally penetrated her and had contact with her for energetic healing. And the woman said, and I quote, I was 1000% uncomfortable. But I thought it was an experimental healing practice. I was 1000% uncomfortable. So everything in her spirit was like, don't do that shit. This ain't right. But because she was scared, and because she thought that this person was who they claimed they were, let's sit with that for a minute. Because the motherfucker knew what he was doing. She had sexual trauma, unhealed sexual trauma. So what would happen? Those same defenses that she used to protect herself, he counted on them popping up. Because he told her, she told him. Yeah, I never felt like, maybe sharing in conversation, I never felt supported. I never said anything. I never spoke up. So counting on those responses to kick back in And she said, I felt 1000% uncomfortable, but that's where we fuck up at. That uncomfortable, that's your spirit. Like, bitch, you better get your ass the hell on. That's not right. And we do that shit all the time because we don't trust ourselves. Because we think somebody puts a title and all these things in front of their name that they have more knowledge about ourselves than we do. Please, sistren, please, from today and moving forward, please, let's not do that. Do you know what your energy feels like? When you get that uncomfortable feeling. When you get that uncomfortable feeling, sit with that shit. I promise y'all, I was not finna come on and deliver this message. And I was like, Spirit, I don't want to do it. They was like, bullshit, you think you not? Okay, motherfucker, we got something for you. When I tell y'all I'm hot like I got a fever, because I got to get this out. Oh, bitch, you think you ain't finna say nothing. Here we go. You got something to say. And I was in the shower when I read that, and I was like, Spirit, why is this happening? This isn't right. This isn't fair. People are being manipulated. Why, my voice, because if I channel somebody else, my voice will change. So thank you for Lakia if you caught it. If I channel something or somebody else, my voice will change. It just happens from time. It's a weird little thing that I do. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Absolutely, they will. Yes, they will. And I said, Spirit, why does this happen? Why, these women are taken advantage of. But as humans, what the fuck we got? We got that shit, that damn free choice, free will. We can make our own decisions and choices. Right? So even though you might get something, that's like when women, want to get a love reading and somebody might tell them, sis, you need to leave him alone. This isn't good for you. Right? And they feel it. Like they know it's not good. If you've ever gotten a reading from me, I'll be like, I don't know why the fuck you paid me to read you, so I'm gonna read you. But you already knew what the answer was. And sometimes we just need that confirmation, right? Do you know what your energy feels like? And while I got a few of y'all here, I have a class coming up this Saturday. I will give the information. I'll give information about that class. This class is going to be this Saturday evening. And we're going to talk about protections and boundaries and what that looks like for yourself. I have a few classes that I have, but I really, really think that will be helpful if you're interested. If you're interested, I can pin the information to the bottom and you can get yourself signed up. But I'm like, Spirit, why is this happening? And I heard the one word, oneness. Oneness. We as humans have to understand our own power, our own connection to God, our oneness. Right? Our intuition, what keeps us connected. And until we learn that, until we really, really understand that all we need and everything we need is found within ourselves, we will continue to have these things that we endure until we learn to listen. All we needed, we got. Now, yes, it takes time and you have to practice and you have to build up that strength. It's like a muscle, right? You got to build it up. But everything we need is within ourselves. If we just take the time to pay attention and just listen. Breathe. Get the oxygen to your damn brain so you can hear clearly. Breathe. Then that way when somebody tries to come to you with some bullshit, it's bullshit. And you're like, that shit don't sit right with me, sis, bruh. Let me revisit that. I hear what you're saying. I'm going to revisit it. But right now, that shit don't sit right with me. our individual connection to the divine, whoever the divine is for you. Spirit, the universe, creation, source, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, whatever religion or practice you ascribe to. That connection is individualized. My connection may not look like yours. And at this point in time, it may not need to be. But find out what that shit is for yourself. Don't just go by what somebody else tells you it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be like. Oh, I'm a priestess of this person and that person and da 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 da, but haven't went through the proper channels to get to the place where they can be accurate in saying that. You understand what I'm saying? I just want us to grow. Heavy on the us. Heavy, heavy. My children live in this world. My grandchildren gonna be here. My great-grandchildren. My great-great-grandchildren. Why would I not want to help the collective heal so that those babies that come after me, my legacy, my blood, that they don't have to deal with the shit that I had to deal with here? Why wouldn't I want to help the collective? Why wouldn't I? That's my job. And I've been hurt, been mistreated, been misused. I know what that shit feel like. That shit don't feel good. Why would I want to continue to add to that? Why? Why? So sis, do you trust yourself? Hell, I don't sometimes. Spirit can give me a message and I'll be like, going back to fear. I quit my job. My last day on my corporate job was yesterday. My last day on my corporate job was yesterday. On my working 9 to 5, working for somebody else, was yesterday. I woke up one morning about 3 weeks ago and Spirit says, you need to quit your job and quit your job today. That's it. You really don't have another choice in the matter. You do, but it will behoove you. I'm like, what? That's the shilliest shit I done heard, Spirit. It's the holiday, Spirit. It's the pandemic, Spirit. Ancestors, what the hell is y'all talking about? Quitting a job? That don't make no damn sense. Don't make no sense. Why would I do that? They said, don't worry about it. I had a meeting later that day. They said, don't worry about it. When you sit your ass in that meeting, thank you, you guys. When you sit your ass in that meeting, you're going to hear something. And it's going to further let you know. Yeah, motherfucker, it's time to go. And I'll be damned, y'all, the meeting wasn't even 10 minutes long. 10 minutes in. And I said, y'all bullshitting me? What I heard? I said, shit, you right. Spirit, my bad. I don't even know why I asked you that. Let me go ahead and type up this resignation. And I sat with that shit until 5 o'clock. Because I was scared as fuck. I was fearful. Scared. What I'm going to do? Sounds crazy. Spirit was like, do it. Just do it. Right? And I did. My last day on my job was on the day of a new moon and an eclipse. My last day was supposed to be last Friday on the 11th, but some things happened with the system that we used. I was having some technical issues, and it was things I had to finish, and I knew that they wouldn't probably address it until Monday. So I told them, and I had to clean my desk off. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it Monday. So yeah. Was I scared? Am I nervous? But that fear, guess what it's doing? It's pushing me into what I'm supposed to be doing. Feel the fear, and do it any motherfucking way. Sometimes we have those moments in life where you might be like, it's time for you to transition out of your job and you need to do it by next spring, right? So then you can plan, right? How my hard-headed ass is, baby, I will plan until I can't plan no more, and then I never do it because I'm always planning. Analysis paralysis. I plan so much that I don't do shit. The last job I was at, I remember how it made me feel, and I promised myself I would never work in another position for anybody else that makes me feel that way. And when I noticed the feeling coming up, I said, oh shit, but then I talked myself out of it. This was about maybe 4 months ago, but I talked myself out of it. Like, no, it ain't that bad. Okay, no, you tripping, bitch. Ain't nothing wrong, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Absolutely. And that's the plan. That shit didn't make no sense. It still doesn't. It still blows my mind that this is my job, but I'm so fucking at peace. I'm not worrying about, I am a little bit. What's it gonna look like, you know, clients and all that. Spirit's like, don't worry about it. You just fucking do your job. You do your damn job. Hold on, y'all, my little battery. Brian, bring me my charger box out the window. The little gray one. You fucking do your job and we'll make sure everything else is straight. Playing it out. But again, if we're crippled in fear and we don't know how to listen to our intuition or trust ourselves, we're going to always find ourselves in a position where we feel stuck and not able to move and not able to transition and do what it is we know we're supposed to do. It is. I implore you today. Baby, take the time to really, really find out what it is that you really want to do. Chelsea, put yourself first. Listen, I'm a wife. I got two, y'all niece and nephew, y'all internet niece and nephew. Y'all hear their asses in the background all the time. Y'all hear me cackling with my husband all the time. I have a family, right? You think that shit ain't? But I'm like, I'm good. I am good. Hey, Clay. I'm good. Yeah. Fear. What is your fear pushing you to do? Because all it is just like intense passion. But instead of you giving it to yourself, you're giving it to something outside of yourself. Yeah. We all have those things. Those I was told to do it and I was scared to do it and then something adverse happened. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Or something shifted, something tragic, right? Something scary happened. For 2020, I hope that we've all gotten the message or the lesson that we just need to listen and trust ourselves. You are welcome, Chanel. Thank you for joining me, sweetheart. I appreciate you. I said I wasn't doing any live readings. I wasn't doing those. And that was also a spirit-led choice or decision. Because I noticed the different things that I have to do, I can't do them in live spaces. Because those conversations, some of those conversations are intimate, right? You don't want everybody in your business. Speaking of everybody in your business, I have a sister friend, a mentor of mine, and she did a live, and she was talking about, you know, we as people, everything is publicized. We want everybody to kind of see what it is that we're doing, right? And sometimes we have given people access to us that really don't need to have access to us. And our defenses are down because we've given up all our secrets. Ashe. Ashe. Rachel, Ashe. Yeah, Ashe. That's what you know for you, sweetheart, then do it. But we've given people access to our defenses. And I think about all the groups where people are, can you give me a spell for this? Can you give me a spell for that? Or who can do a love spell for this? Or who can do a spell for that? Listen, if you from down south, and I'm not from down south, but even I know this, if you have somebody doing that work, did you know where they stayed at? The motherfuckers that needed to know knew. And it was on a need to know motherfucking basis. Where I don't understand what happened that everything is, oh, let me show you what I'm doing. I see practitioners all the time. Oh, this a group, this a working I'm doing for a client. Why the fuck is you putting that shit on Facebook for everybody to motherfucking see then? If it's your client's work. My life. That's your client's work? And you posting pictures online for oohs and ahs, bitch? For a motherfucker to be like, ugh, or that's demonic, or I hope that shit don't work. Shit's not sacred no more, and the shit makes me, I get upset. I do. I get upset because it's not supposed to fucking be that way. It's not supposed to be that way at all. Nope. It's not. Y'all ain't never seen me post a motherfucking candle on here, and y'all know what the fuck I got in over here in this bitch. Y'all ain't never seen me post it, because it ain't none of y'all damn business. If I do it for myself, if I do it for anybody else, it ain't none of y'all motherfucking business, right? That's how the energy, that's how you need to be when you doing this work for yourself. It's nobody's business. Posting your pictures of your altar. Don't do that shit. You post a picture of your altar in this group, and let's say it's a motherfucker in this group that can't stand your ass. And they speak a simple word curse like, I hope that motherfucking food make her ancestors sick. What if your ancestors are not really, maybe you're just building a connection with them. Maybe you have some ancestors that's not really as elevated, right? So they still got things they need to work through. And you posting shit on because you want a motherfucker to see how pretty the goddamn table is. Stop doing that shit. Keep sacred shit sacred. Ask questions from reputable people. Research it for yourself first. Absolutely ask for help if you need it. Absolutely. Everybody can't do spell. I ain't never seen so many witches and priestesses and goddesses and this and that. I ain't never seen them that much in my life. Not in my life. I ain't never seen as many. Never have I ever. That's what happens. Spirituality has become extremely commercialized, and the things that our ancestors use and our loved ones use to pass down to keep us safe are not as effective anymore because we've let the world see what they were. Y'all understand that my grandmother's prayers has kept me alive. Y'all feel when somebody tells you that, and when you think about it, you think about that shit. I was talking to a young lady and she was like, well, all my family was Christian, so I can't get anything from them because I'm spiritual. And I want to connect to my grandmother, but she's not going to connect to me because she was Christian and I'm not. I said, okay, baby, but what did your grandmother teach you while she was here? What did she do? What did one thing she was known for in the family? She was like, she was a prayer woman. She always prayed protection and safety over her family. I said, so why the fuck you think that it still ain't like that? Because she dead, and because you got a different spiritual path. Because that's what people want you to believe. That's what people make you think. Think for yourself, beloved. Please. Absolutely. Honey, I come to spiritual shit every day. We should be evolving into something. I have awakenings every motherfucking day. Because things happen as you're ready for it. I know y'all heard me say before, I was like, I ain't fucking with no Ouija boards. I ain't fucking with it. Right now, that's not where I'm at. I don't know what that's gonna look like 2 years from now, 2 months from now, 3 years from now. Oh, I'm not doing this. I'll never do this. And here my ass up here doing what I said I wasn't gonna be doing. Oh, I'll never read tarot cards. That's demonic and it's evil and it's blah, 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 blah. And I'll flip these motherfucking cards so fast. Yeah, we grow and evolve all the time. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Thank you for that, Trishina. Because I do have classes. I do have classes coming up for the rest of this month going into the new year. That if you will be interested in taking, I will post my website at the bottom. You can absolutely go and take the classes. I think they will be helpful. And if you're not ready, baby, that's cool too. But continue to study for yourself and learn for yourself and trust yourself. Do you trust yourself? Do you know what your energy looks like? Do you know what it feels like? Do you know what it sounds like? Right? Do you know what it tastes like? What does it look like for you? So the first class that I would love to connect with you, to whoever feels like they want to. It is a class that I am hosting on the 19th, and it's called Spiritual Protection and Energetic Boundaries, where we kind of go in and continue and further this conversation, but we will talk about different things that you can use, ways that you can be able to identify your individual energy, what that feels like to you, ways that you can protect yourself and keep yourself protected, putting up those energetic boundaries when it comes to connecting with other people. I know a lot of people may be empathic, and sometimes I've seen people say, like, I don't even like going to stores because it's just so overwhelming, where there's absolutely a way that you can navigate that, and it shouldn't be off-putting, right? You shouldn't have to isolate yourself because you have an enormous overwhelm of energy. Okay, so the class is this Saturday at 6 o'clock. The class is $41. I will pin my website here. You go to the website, and the first thing that you will do, it will be a banner that says December deals. If you click on that, you go down and it's the Protection and Boundaries class. You get signed up. You get the link to the Zoom link, and we will have it. We will have it there. I love teaching. So again, that's another reason why I'm not doing so many lives, because I'll be doing more teachings, live readings. I'll be doing more teaching. And then, as Trishina mentioned, I have a class on intuition and I have an ancestors class. I do bundle those together. The next section of those will be the intuition class is December 27th. The ancestor class is going to be January 2nd, but you can bundle those two together, and that is also on the website. Okay, so that's all I have. And now it feels really cold in here. Like my window's open, but I haven't felt cold. But now I'm not hot anymore, and now I feel cool. So I'm good. So I know I did what I was supposed to do. But please, y'all, please, challenge, question every motherfucking thing. Everything. Challenge and question everything. Don't just, even if it sounds good, still check it out. Still check it out. I had an instance where I was told, like, hey, this separation, this shift needs to happen, this shift needs to occur with this person. And I was like, man, it doesn't. I'm fine. So it was like, all right. Got the message again. I was like, no, it's good. I don't have to do that. And it was like, okay. Third time. And then after that third time, I was pulled from it because I didn't want to leave for myself, because I didn't trust that what I was supposed to learn or what I needed to get, I couldn't get it without being attached to this person, these persons, these places. So I was like, ooh. And then I had to deal with, you know, going through some challenging emotions and different things like that. But Spirit was like, nope. I told your ass earlier, this is what you needed to do, and you didn't listen, right? You didn't trust yourself. You didn't trust us. You didn't trust you. When you knew, like, okay, I need to shift. I need to change. I need to move from this because this kind of feels a little like I've overstayed my welcome, right? A few times this year. A few times last year. I'm tired of learning my lessons because I'm hard-headed. Right? I don't want to learn a lesson because I'm hard-headed. Let me learn the lesson from listening to myself and trusting Spirit the first time. And I get my lesson and I learn my lesson that way. Because I trusted myself and I shifted when I was supposed to, where I was supposed to. And because of that, I'm seeing the rewards of it. Now, not listening and having something bad happen or something adverse or challenging happen. And then I have to navigate the challenge to get the lesson. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't. Trusting yourself will save your life. Trusting yourself will save your life. It most absolutely, absolutely, absolutely will. Trusting yourself will save your life. Okay. So that's all I have for y'all. Any questions, concerns, comments? Just because I like to make sure that I'm not being hard-headed. Thank you for coming by, Trishina. I appreciate you. Ashe. So yes, don't let the fear mongering get you scared. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for being here. Don't let the fear mongering get you scared, y'all. Don't let it do it, okay? Don't let it do it. Don't let it do it. And that was not my intention. That was not my plan. And my prayer is that it didn't come off as that. But I prayed. But I pray that it challenged you a little bit. Challenge you to think for yourself. Okay? Challenge you to think for yourself. So again, a few classes coming up this weekend. Again, if you are new to spiritual protections or energetic boundaries or unfamiliar with what to do, how to utilize them, what that looks like for you, I will highly, highly, highly recommend you sign up for that class that I'm offering this weekend. And then it allows you time for us to have like a one-on-one dialogue where you can ask those questions. And we can engage a little bit more. Sometimes y'all, you might have a comment, and if it's a lot of people commenting, sometimes I might not always catch it. Okay? So yeah. Because I just want to see something. Because I always want to see something, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. So these cards are very fickle. So whenever I shuffle too hard, they fuck at me like, slow down, motherfucker. Don't be doing this. Okay, so what is... Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. Just give me one. Do the work. This is another thing, a message. Earth and ground. Yesterday I was noticing that paying attention to when my energy, I was like, what's going on with my legs? You know, my great legs, you stand on your leg, that's your grounding and your stability, right? I have not did so much intentional grounding yesterday than I've done in a long time. And I'm in Michigan, the weather's changing a little bit. Sometimes grounding practices aren't as easy to do outside because it's fucking cold, but making sure that I do those. But that'll be another thing that we talk about in that class, is the importance of making sure you are grounding your energy and when it comes to protecting it, right? Getting that energy off you a little bit. And then I don't need to find my purpose. My purpose will find me. And the question I asked was, Spirit, was that it? I don't need to find my purpose. My purpose will find me. So I got my answer. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Thank you, Spirit, for that. And then look at this at the bottom of the deck. Strength and guidance. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So there is, on the website, you might see there's a few different things that I'm offering for the month of December. If you have any questions about those as well, feel free to inbox me if you need further clarity on what those might look like for you. But if you, like I said, sign up for the class, I would love to see you in that space. I would love to see you in that space. So that's all I got, y'all. Any questions, comments? Make sure y'all drinking y'all water too. Make sure y'all drinking y'all water. So that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna go do something with my life. I don't know. But be easy on yourself. New moon energy was yesterday, so you still might be feeling the effects of it today and tomorrow. So just make sure you're doing being present. I made a post this morning on my page and I said, keep your feet to the earth, keep your heart in the present, and keep your mind to the ethers. Keep your feet to the earth. Well, thank you, Simone. I appreciate you being here, sweetheart. Keep your feet to the earth. Keep your heart in the present. Keep your mind to the ethers. Okay? Take care of yourselves today, ladies. If you need to unplug from social media for a bit, then baby, unplug. I understand what that feels like. And I know I have my moment coming soon. It'll probably be the end of the month that I just need to take a break. And not book anything and all that good stuff. So yeah. But please take care of yourself. Please, 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 please. Take care of yourself. Okay? I love you guys. Feel free, if you came in late, feel free to watch the replay. Feel free to tag anyone in the group that you feel could benefit from it. Sign up for the class if you feel it will be helpful. I would love to see you in that space and share space and learn and dialogue with you in that space. I love you too, sis. Thank you for coming. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good rest of y'all week. And I'll holler at y'all again soon. Peace.